In the vast white expanse of Greenland, where silence is broken only by the biting wind and the cracking ice, a seemingly desolate land hides secrets of wildlife. Here, nature has sculpted its creatures with a singular purpose: survival. From the majestic polar bear, ruling sovereign over ice floes, to the agile Arctic fox, camouflaged in the snow, each creature is a lesson in resilience. In this world of extremes, the struggle for life is relentless, and beauty emerges in unexpected forms. This is an epic journey through the Arctic, where life challenges the adversities of eternal ice. In the frozen lands of Greenland, where ice stretches to the horizon and silence is profound, the polar bear reigns as the largest terrestrial predator. With its imposing figure and dense fur, it is a symbol of resilience and the fight for survival in the Arctic. Weighing up to 700 kilos, the polar bear is a true fortress. Its thick and translucent fur, which appears white, is actually designed to absorb heat, while a layer of fat up to 10 centimeters thick insulates its body from the extreme cold. These adaptations make it perfectly suited to the icy environment, where temperatures can drop below -30 degrees Celsius. Roaming alone across vast ice plains, the polar bear is a skilled hunter, specializing in seals. It uses its patience and strength to silently approach an ice hole, where a seal might emerge to breathe. When the right moment comes, it strikes with precision, using its powerful claws. However, this hunt is becoming increasingly difficult as Arctic ice recedes due to climate change. Melting ice forces bears to swim longer distances and cover vast areas in search of food, putting their lives at risk. In addition to being powerful swimmers capable of crossing kilometers of icy sea, polar bears can survive long periods without food, utilizing energy stored in their fat reserves. This ability is essential as the Arctic summer with its ice retreat offers few hunting opportunities. Motherhood in the Arctic is another example of their impressive endurance. Pregnant females dig dens in the snow, where they remain for months. There, they give birth to blind and defenseless cubs, warming them with their own body heat until they are strong enough to emerge into the icy world. When they venture out, the young bears face the same challenges as their mother. Long treks across the ice in search of food, learning from an early age to withstand the harsh conditions of their habitat. Despite their strength, the polar bear's future is uncertain. The sea ice, essential for their survival, is rapidly disappearing. Without ice, they lose their hunting grounds, and the struggle for survival becomes more arduous. Even so, the polar bear endures as an imposing figure, a living representation of the Arctic and the challenges this region faces. Its future is tied to the fate of the ice it calls home. Today, it is both a relentless predator and a symbol of the fragility of wildlife in a changing world. With heavy steps on thin ice and an ever-watchful gaze at the horizon, the polar bear continues its epic journey through the Arctic, where each day is a new battle for survival. In its majestic isolation, it reminds us of the beauty and strength that dwell in the most inhospitable regions of the planet. In the vastness of Greenland's tundras, the reindeer emerges as a symbol of adaptation and endurance. Always on the move, these animals are known for their long migrations in search of pastures in an environment where winter dominates much of the year. They travel in large herds, crossing frozen rivers and vast plains, enduring biting winds and drastically falling temperatures. Their epic migrations are a testament to their incredible capacity to survive under the harshest conditions. The reindeer is perfectly adapted to this challenging landscape. Its dense, insulating coat protects it from extreme cold, retaining body heat even in snowstorms. In summer, the coat becomes shorter, regulating its temperature as the tundra blossoms. In winter, the layer thickens, functioning as a shield against the freezing temperatures. Additionally, reindeer's wide hooves are essential tools. They help dig through the snow in search of hidden lichens, their main food source during the coldest months, and act as snowshoes, preventing the animal from sinking into the soft snow. These hooves, adapted for both snow and summer marshy terrain, are one of the reindeer's great advantages. They allow it to cover long distances with ease, crossing ice-covered or wet vegetation areas without difficulty. This skill is crucial in an environment where access to food can be a matter of life or death. Herd life is also a survival strategy. Reindeer gather in large numbers to protect themselves from predators like Arctic wolves who lurk, waiting for a moment of weakness. Together, they are stronger and better protected, moving almost synchronously across the frozen expanses. However, life for reindeer is becoming more challenging. Climate change is transforming its natural habitat, making migrations more unpredictable. Shorter winters and warmer summers are affecting food availability and migration patterns, forcing them to travel greater distances and face even more extreme conditions. Moreover, early ice thaw and sudden storms endanger the survival of many herds. Despite these challenges, the reindeer remains a symbol of resilience. Its ability to adapt and survive in one of the planet's most inhospitable environments is impressive. As they continue to traverse the tundras in their ancestral migrations, reindeer remind us of the fragility and strength of wildlife, especially in a constantly changing world. Each step they take in the snow is a testament to their determination to survive, even in the face of growing adversities. In the barren, frozen plains of Greenland, where the wind howls endlessly and temperatures are brutal, the muskox stands out as a true survivor. With its thick, flowing coat, it looks like a creature from another era, a relic of the Ice Age. This imposing herbivore, which can weigh up to 400 kilos, is one of the Arctic's symbols of endurance, facing the harshest conditions with strength and adaptability. The most remarkable feature of the muskox is its dense double coat, which provides unparalleled protection against the intense cold. The outer layer, made of long, coarse hairs, shields the animal from icy winds, while the undercoat, known as kiviot, is one of the finest and warmest natural fibers in the world, up to 8 times more insulating than sheep's wool. This coat makes it almost invulnerable to temperatures well below zero, allowing it to survive where other animals would perish. Amid the white vastness of the tundras, the musk ox moves in small groups, reinforcing its sense of community and mutual protection. When threatened by predators, such as Arctic wolves, they form a defensive circle, with adults facing outward and calves protected in the center. This defensive strategy is one of the most effective in the animal kingdom, allowing them to confront even the fiercest predators. Though they appear robust and defensive in nature, musk oxen are peaceful herbivores, surviving on what the tundra offers in its simplest form. During summer, they feed on grasses, mosses, and shrubs, making the most of the brief months of abundance. In winter, when the ground is covered in thick snow, they use their sharp hooves to dig and find hidden lichens and roots, a laborious task that consumes much of their energy. Even with all this adaptability, the muskox faces new challenges. Climate change is disrupting the delicate balance of the Arctic ecosystem. Shorter winters and warmer summers alter the plant cycle, reducing food availability and making survival for these animals even more difficult. Moreover, increased occurrences of freezing rain create layers of ice on the ground, preventing musk oxen from accessing vegetation. This natural barrier can be fatal in years of particularly harsh winters. Another important aspect of muskox life is their reproductive behavior. During the mating season, males engage in fierce battles, clashing their heads and curved horns with enormous force. These confrontations serve to establish dominance and secure the right to mate with females in the group. Calves are born in early summer when the tundra begins to bloom and are quickly integrated into the group's rhythm of life, learning early on to handle the challenges of the environment. The presence of musk oxen in Arctic landscapes is not just a reminder of past eras, but also a testament to life's ability to thrive in the most adverse conditions. These animals, with their almost prehistoric appearance and survival strategies tested over millennia, are essential to the tundra ecosystem's balance. With their strength and resilience, musk oxen are a true Greenland icon, a furry fortress defying the Arctic's harshest elements. However, their continued survival depends on preserving this fragile environment they call home. Today, they remain one of the last living connections to the Ice Age, a symbol of life's persistence in a land where only the strongest and most adaptable can thrive. In Greenland's vast and frozen landscapes, the Arctic wolf lives and thrives, a silent predator perfectly adapted to the Arctic's extreme conditions. With its thick, white coat, it blends into the snow, almost invisible in the desolate landscape. This natural camouflage is vital for its hunts, making it a relentless predator in its quest for survival. The extreme cold, which can drop below -50 degrees Celsius, is overcome by its thick coat, protecting the Arctic wolf from cutting winds and relentless snow. Living in packs is one of the Arctic wolf's keys to success. In well-organized family groups, led by an alpha pair, wolves hunt together, coordinating their actions to capture prey much larger than themselves, such as reindeer and musk oxen. Cooperation is essential, as hunting in the open tundra requires precision and teamwork. Surrounding and isolating the prey, often forcing it into challenging terrain, is a common tactic. Each wolf knows its role within the group, and this synergy increases their chances of success in hunting and mutual protection. When not hunting, Arctic wolves are tireless nomads. They can cover great distances, often traveling more than 30 kilometers a day in search of food or to mark and defend their vast territory. This nomadic lifestyle is necessary, given the arid environment they inhabit, where prey is scarce and widely dispersed. But even with their hunting skills and physical endurance, Arctic wolves face new challenges. Climate change is altering the tundra ecosystem. With the retreat of ice and changes in prey behavior, wolves must travel even further to find food, expending more energy and facing increasingly unpredictable conditions. Additionally, reduced genetic diversity caused by geographical isolation may jeopardize wolf population health in the future. Even so, the Arctic wolf continues to thrive, a solitary and majestic figure in the Arctic's desolate lands. In summer, when the sun never sets, they adjust their hunting tactics to deal with the seasonal abundance of prey. In winter, with near-constant darkness, their stealth and patience are their greatest allies, allowing precise ambushes under night's cover. The Arctic wolf is a survival master in a harsh environment. Its penetrating gaze and silent presence across the vast snowfields make it a symbol of Arctic resilience. Amid the adversities surrounding it, it remains a supreme hunter, a living representation of the strength and resilience that dominate the Arctic. In Greenland's icy waters, the walrus reigns as one of the largest and most impressive marine mammals of the Arctic. With their robust bodies and long, curved tusks, these giants can weigh up to 1,500 kilos. A walrus's tusks, which can exceed 1 meter in length, are used to defend against predators like polar bears and to haul themselves onto ice blocks, making them true specialists in marine ice. The walrus has a thick layer of blubber that protects it from the cold of Arctic waters, serving as a natural thermal insulator. This fatty covering is essential for survival in sub-zero temperatures. Additionally, their vibrissae, long, sensitive whiskers, are crucial tools for foraging. They search the ocean floor for shellfish, their main food source, which the walrus skillfully sucks from its shells. These animals are highly social, forming large colonies on ice blocks and rocky coasts. They gather in large groups not only for safety, but also to maintain warmth during the long winters. The social interaction among walruses is intense, with many movements and vocalizations that strengthen group bonds. However, walruses face a growing challenge: the melting of sea ice due to climate change. With fewer ice blocks available for resting and reproduction, these giants are forced to spend more time on shore, where they are more vulnerable to predators and human disturbances. Even in the face of these adversities, the walrus remains a formidable presence in the Arctic, its existence reminding us of the grandeur of wildlife in the coldest regions of the planet. In Greenland's vast, desolate landscapes, the peregrine falcon cuts through the skies as a true master of speed. Known as the fastest bird in the world, it can reach speeds of over 300 kilometers per hour during its dives toward prey. Its long, pointed wings make it agile and precise, allowing it to pursue its airborne prey with impressive dexterity. In the Arctic, the peregrine falcon feeds mainly on other birds, such as ducks, pigeons, and even Arctic terns. It uses its incredibly sharp vision to spot its prey from great heights. Once located, it enters a steep dive, known as a stoop, folding its wings tightly to reduce air resistance and reach lethal speeds. The impact of its sharp talons is enough to kill the prey in mid-air or cause severe injury, making it a formidable predator. The peregrine falcon prefers to nest on high, isolated cliffs, where it can raise its young in relative safety. These nests are simple depressions made in the rock, but are strategically positioned to protect eggs from predators and provide easy access to hunting routes. The peregrine falcon's success as a hunter is also linked to its incredible endurance. During long migrations, it can travel thousands of kilometers, moving between Greenland's coldest climates and warmer regions in winter. This adaptability makes the peregrine falcon a symbol of resilience. However, like many other species, it also faces challenges due to climate change and human intervention. Habitat alteration and reduced prey availability in some areas may impact its hunting and breeding behavior. Still, the peregrine falcon remains one of the world's most iconic birds, representing nature's strength and precision. Its breathtaking speed and hunting efficiency make it one of the most fascinating predators in the animal kingdom. The Arctic tern is one of Earth's most extraordinary birds, not only for its delicate appearance, but for the epic journey it makes every year. This small bird is famous for completing the longest migration of any animal, flying annually from Greenland to Antarctica and back, covering a distance of up to 70,000 kilometers. In its lifetime, it may fly a distance equivalent to 3 round trips to the moon, an impressive feat for such a small and graceful bird. In the Arctic summer, the Arctic tern returns to Greenland to breed, taking advantage of long daylight hours and the relative abundance of food. It feeds mainly on small fish and crustaceans, which it captures in precise dives into the water. Its protein-rich diet is essential to sustain the energy needed for its impressive migrations. During the breeding period, these birds build their nests on the ground in open coastal areas and fiercely defend their eggs and chicks against predators. Arctic terns are notably aggressive during this phase, attacking any intruder near their nests, including humans if necessary. The Arctic tern's life cycle is an impressive example of adaptation to extreme climates. By spending summers in both the North and South Poles, it manages to live in constant daylight for much of the year. By avoiding the harsh winters of both hemispheres, this bird maximizes its time in food-rich regions, ensuring its survival. Climate change, however, is starting to threaten these tireless travelers. Global warming is altering Arctic and Antarctic ecosystems, affecting food availability and changing their migration patterns. Changes in ocean currents and fish populations are beginning to impact these birds' natural cycle. Yet the Arctic tern continues its epic journey year after year, a living story of resilience and adaptation. In each migration, it travels nearly half the globe, touching continents and seas, symbolizing the incredible connection between different parts of our planet. On Greenland's rocky cliffs, the puffin, with its colorful beak and curious gaze, is one of the Arctic's most charismatic birds. Known for its striking appearance and almost playful behavior, this small bird, also called a fratacula, is an iconic presence in northern coastal landscapes. Despite its adorable appearance, the puffin is a skilled hunter, adapted to life both on land and at sea. For most of the year, the puffin lives at sea, where it excels as a swimmer and diver. Its wings, which flap quickly and continuously in the air, are used efficiently underwater, allowing it to fly through the oceans in search of its primary food source, fish. Using its specialized beak, it can capture several fish at once, holding them crosswise and storing them while continuing to fish, a trick that increases its hunting efficiency. However, it is during the breeding season that the puffin truly stands out. Every year, these birds return to Greenland's cliffs to form large colonies. They build their nests in burrows dug into the ground or among rocks where they care for a single egg. After about 6 weeks, the chick hatches and is fed by the parents until it is strong enough to leave the nest and learn to hunt on its own. The puffin's social behavior is quite fascinating. During mating season, puffin pairs remain faithful, returning to the same nesting site year after year. These enduring bonds and cooperative chick rearing are crucial for the species' survival in an environment where resources can be limited. Their resilience and ability to live between two worlds, the sea and the land, are a testament to the adaptability of Arctic wildlife. With their unmistakable appearance and captivating personality, puffins are one of Greenland's most beloved and studied species. The journey through Greenland reminds us of the power and resilience of wildlife in one of the planet's most extreme places. Each species, with its unique adaptations, inspires us to preserve and protect this region and all its wonders. If you enjoyed this adventure, please like, subscribe to the channel to explore other fascinating destinations, and share in the comments which place you'd like to see in the next video.